Hey guys, welcome to the House of Love. Come and check out my plant collection. Hey guys, I'm Johnny, the bearded plantaholic. Welcome to my collection. I reckon I've probably got nearly 2,000 plants and we're verging on probably about 20k. How would I describe this room? It's a small room where you enter into a house and you're transformed into somewhat of a tropical paradise. Well, my first plant was a Monstera, which I think is probably the first plant for a lot of people. I've had it for probably about 12 years now, one of my biggest and largest plants. And it all started to go crazy probably about 5 years ago. Always been passionate about plants though. And about 10 years ago is when I started a more serious collection. So some of the cuttings that I buy can be expensive, some of the plants. So we tend to buy cuttings which are a lot smaller, sometimes rooted or non-rooted. So I have a system of prop boxing. So that's where we take non-rooted cuttings or plants that we buy in a certain high humidity to root them. I then have a greenhouse upstairs, which is the nursery, to get them to about medium size. And once they get large enough, they join the jungle around us. So the downstairs areas, there are different sort of pockets of humidity ranging from around 50 over there to about 90 in this area. So I tend to keep the rarer stuff on the bench here with more lights on them, and it comes around to sort of an alocasia corner and then more a philodendron corner. And then as we move upstairs, you'll see it I'm sure, there's a lot more structure to the jungle and different levels as we pan upstairs to the greenhouse. I've always really been a nature lover and somebody that's at one with my surroundings. I live in the country, I live out on the farm, there's lots of animals, there's lots of greenery. And I did travel to many countries before in the past, and I found different varieties of tropical plants that obviously fare better indoor in a warmer climate. So it was bringing the outdoors inside, somewhere where I felt warm, I felt happy, I felt at ease. And it's, I think, all of that joy that I get back from these plants and being inside, it's bringing that outdoors inside. I think plants have definitely been, it's a massive passion for me, and it's something that I didn't really or don't really share with anybody apart from my partner, my children, my parents and people obviously that come into our house. And during lockdown, I think it is when I took the leap. I went onto Instagram and created a profile for my plants to sort of show other people, not thinking that it would catch on a little bit, and it sort of snowballed. I had quite a few followers and people were really interested in knowing how I kept the plants, what I did to make them look good, how they all live together, what's the best potting mix, what's the best substrate, and it kind of with time enabled me to couple not only my everyday job but create a website which enables me to help other people, write blog articles about how to care for the plants, but also sell some of my propagations, which in turn, or swap some of my propagations, which in turn enables me to fund towards my hobby, which sometimes can get a bit excessive. I think it's something that's really constant. It's a constant effort, probably about 2 hours a day, looking after, caring for, watering, clipping the plants, but it's also become somewhat of a way of life. For the feeling and the ambiance that I want to have at home, it's a small price to pay.